2, pack in your bag with Flexi. Wow. Okay, so first things first. We need to know what to bring on our hikes before we can pack them. Here in camp, you'll go hiking with a group, so you won't have to carry everything on your own. But you will need to carry your personal items and some of the group gear. So here's a general list of materials you're going to want to make sure your group has on your hike. You're going to need your hiking bag. Obviously, we're hiking. You need garbage bags, Ziploc bags, sleeping bag, and a tent. You need to make sure to bring warm clothes for if it gets cold or at nighttime, rain gear in case it rains, and a hat to protect you from the sun. You need something to cook in. Pot, pan, you're going to need your spatula and a ladle. You need food to eat while you're on your hike. You want bug spray, sunscreen, toothbrush, toothpaste, hairbrush if you feel like it. On the topic of bathroom supplies, toilet paper. Don't forget it. You'll also need a trowel. Need something to eat from and eat with. Make sure to bring your water bottle. Gotta stay hydrated while you're hiking. I also like to bring a book and a journal, just for something extra to do. First aid kit, map and compass. These are so important to make sure that you have with you. When hiking, your pack becomes your best friend, so let's get to know it a little better. Up top here, you have your top pocket. It's the perfect place to put things that you need easy access to when you're hiking. Down here, got your main compartment, and these here, close that up. Here is an accessory pouch, also good for quick access. These straps here, just close up the whole bag, attach the top pocket to the main compartment. On the sides, you have compression straps at the top, bottom. You also have your side pockets. Sometimes there's more than one. At the bottom, you have more compression straps. These are super important because they help pull the bag closer together and put the weight closer to your back. Here, got your backpack handle, good for lifting it up. You have your shoulder straps and your shoulder strap adjuster there. Those are the same as a normal backpack. Have a sternum strap here. That is good because it holds the backpack to your body. Make sure it won't fall off backwards while you're walking. Here you have a hip belt. This is what makes hiking bags so unique. These adjust the size of the hip belt, and right here, it adjusts how close the hip belt is to the bag, again, to keep the weight close to your body. Right here, you have your shoulder strap height adjuster. Helps move that up and down, so when you go, your bag can go with you. Sometimes this takes form of a metal pole in the back that you can extend. And I think that covers our best friend here. That's the parts of the pack. You may be thinking, but what kind of pack do we buy? Honestly, any hiking bag will do. Ideally, one that's a bit bigger so it can fit more than just your sleeping bag. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on a bag, I suggest checking your local thrift stores and online marketplaces first. I got mine from a big grocery store, and it does its job too. The main thing to look for in a bag is that you want to make sure that it can be adjusted to fit the user properly. But don't worry, we'll get to that later. When packing a hiking bag, you want to make sure that you put the big, heavy stuff at the bottom and closer to your back. This makes it easier to carry and make sure that you won't topple over while you're walking. Now, the first thing you're going to do, no matter what kind of trip you're going on, no matter what group you're in, is waterproofing. And a good way to make sure your bag is fully waterproofed is to imagine that you're going to throw it into the water. To waterproof, you can use dry bags, which are ideal because they last longer and they're made for waterproofing. But if you don't have any or you can't find an affordable option, you can always use garbage bags because those can do the trick too. For basic waterproofing, I'm going to take a garbage bag, Put it in. And line it like you would a garbage can. You're also going to want to put some extra garbage bags inside your hiking bag in case this one rips or your other ones rip. You also want to waterproof things separately, like your sleeping bag, have it in a dry bag, put tents in a dry bag. Garbage bags will do the same thing, which is why my clothes are waterproofed in a garbage bag. You're also going to want to compress them small enough, and then we can start packing. A good item to start packing with is your sleeping bag. It's big, so it creates a good base in your bag. Get that in there. I have to shove mine to one side because I can't lay it down flat because my bag's not wide enough. Then I'm going to take my clothes and stick those beside the sleeping bag. Get as far down as you can. Your sleeping bag in there. Perfect. Then you'll be packing group gear. So in camp, you're gonna have all this gear that you need for your whole group, but you don't have to carry it all by yourself. So that'd be like the food. You're gonna start with the heavier items like the cans. And then the light and fluffy ones like the bread. That's all that I'd put in the main pocket. So I'm gonna wrap up my garbage bag to help with the waterproofing. I then put my rain gear right on top so that if the weather changes quickly, I can grab it out super fast. Now for the tent. Ideally, it'd be inside your bag, but my pack's too small for me to do that. So instead, I'm gonna strap it to the bottom because it is a heavy item. You want it closer to the bottom. Perfect. Now, before I'm going to clip my bag, I'm going to take first aid kit, put that on one side, because you want to be able to grab that as fast as you will need it. And the pot, I'm going to clip to the other side, just like that. Now for the fun part, using all the small pockets for your personal items. You can pretty much put them wherever, as long as you'll remember where they are, but this is how I do it. Water bottle in this nice side pocket, so you can grab it while you're walking. Map, compass, I put in the other side also to grab while walking. And now you have a packed bag. So to tighten your hiking bag, first thing you want to do is tighten the straps that are on the sides. This condenses your bag closer together so that when you're wearing it, it's closer to your back. And after that, you can put your bag on. Sometimes the bags are a little too heavy. You may need some help getting it on your back. From here, you want to do up the clips that are in the front. Leaning forward is very helpful right now because the weight's not adjusted to you properly yet. First thing to adjust is your waistband. This is where you want to feel almost all of the weight. So tighten that up. You want it tight, but not so tight that you can't breathe, but tight that feels like you're in a nice tight hug. From there, you want to adjust the shoulder straps, which are these here, because you don't want it like this, then pull you back. Tighten it in. Want to feel a little bit of pressure right in here. This is also a good time to see if the shoulder straps are on a good part of your back. You don't want them too tight like this or too loose like this. From there, you kind of fiddle around with the other straps that are around, see what feels most comfortable. I know this was a lot of information to take in, so thank you so much for watching. I hope that this helps you prepare for your next hike or canoe trip. See you soon, guys.